So, welcome back. Now, today's topic is conversion from Cartesian coordinate to polar coordinate. We all know what Cartesian coordinate is. Cartesian coordinate is in form of what? X, y. While polar coordinate is in form of what? R, theta. Polar coordinate is in form of R, theta. While Cartesian is in form of what? X, y. So we want to learn how to convert from Cartesian to polar and from polar to what? To Cartesian. Now, let's just be fast about it. We just want to prove some formulas that we'll be using. So using this formula, this is our radius, this is the x, this is the y-axis, then we have our angle theta. Now using Pythagoras theorem, so if we are to use Pythagoras theorem now, what's Pythagoras theorem? That is hypotenuse square equals to opposite square plus what? Adjacent square. What's our hypotenuse here? That's r square equals to what's the opposite and the adjacent. Since we are not even dealing with angle theta, so we can just say is the square of what? The other two sides. So that will be x square plus what? Y square. Abi? So that will be r equals to square root of, when you want to get r now, to cancel this square, what will you do? You square root. So that will be r equals to square root of x square plus y square. Now this is just the formula to get the what? To get the radius. Sure you get. This is the formula to get the radius. So now let's go for the other one, the x, y, and the angle theta. So using trigonometric functions. Now if I have to use trigonometric function, which is so casual. Now let's deal with this angle theta. Let me put it this way. What was the trigonometric function dealing with y and r? Dealing with y and r and angle theta. You know what? Sine is what? Opposite over what? Hypotenuse. Why? Cosine is what? Adjacent over what? Hypotenuse. Why? Tangent is what? Opposite over adjacent. So this is angle theta. The side facing angle theta is always the opposite. Why the base of that angle is the adjacent. Why the longest side is the hypotenuse. Sure you get. So now this angle theta, this y now facing the angle is what? Opposite. So meaning that will be what? Sine. That will be sine theta equals to what? Sine theta will now be equals to what? That will be y over r, which is the hypotenuse. Abi? Sine theta opposite over hypotenuse. This is the opposite. The side facing the angle is the opposite. And r is the longest side, hypotenuse. So if you make y the same formula, y will not be equals to, when you cross multiply, y will not be equals to what? R sine theta. R sine theta. So take note of this formula. Now let's go for another one.